My presentation is about why understanding a man's brain can improve a relationship. It's mainly about to persuade you to understand that it's like, in relationships, people don't mean to do things to make you mad. It's just the way men are the people's brain. And that's the way it is. And I can only talk about the man's side of the brain because I have no idea how women think. It's impossible. And if I did, I'd write a book and be a billionaire. Because everybody read it. But, so I'm just going to focus mainly on the guy side, but there's some stuff in there. We can't help it. It's not our fault. It's neuroscience. So you could read a magazine and try and figure out all these different things, but you can pretty much just ask us because we're not trying to make you mad. It's just the way it is. Recent studies have shown that men's communication skills are very different than women's. These differences are hardwired in our brains. Therefore, we need to know that we're not trying to make you crazy. It's just the way we are. I think that was from Discover.com. The website's at the bottom underneath that picture that's not being seen now. But why is it important for women to understand this? More than 90% of men and women will marry by age 50. Healthy relationships are good for men and women's health and psychologically. Children do better in school when they have a happier home, and about 40 to 50% of marriages fail in America. That's this guy. We're going to die, and when we die, most of the time it's from our divorced spouses. It's clear that we aggravate you so much that even after we divorce, you're significantly more likely to kill us than a stranger or a non-stranger. That's you. The blue is the women. And the crazy part is, that's 3 to 10 years after. You hold a grudge that long. It's over for 3 to 10 years, and you come back and you kill us. I don't understand. I don't know. And this is the thing. It's not that we don't care about you. You think like we don't pay attention, we ignore you, we do this thing sometimes. No, but it's not perfect. If you look, but it's not like that. We're simple. We're just very simple. Recent studies have shown that men and women's brains work very differently when it comes to communication. The differences are natural communication styles, brain activity, socialization. Understanding this can lessen unhappy relationships, reduce divorce rates, help the psychological well-being of both men and women, and keep you from killing us. Different communication styles. One specific aspect of communication is body orientation. If a man won't make eye contact to his female partner, or like look at her, do all this stuff, you assume we're not listening. But really, a guy's natural body composure is just to be relaxed and just sit, and he's listening, but he's not making eye contact, but he isn't listening, and that's what this says here. To him, his relaxed body position is actually helping him concentrate. The vast differences in physical alignment can make a woman feel a man is uninterested or not paying attention. That's from Cannon. Brain activity differs. Men use the right side of their brain for the most part during communication. They like it to be unemotional, logical, and to the point. We don't like the extra details, we don't like the emotion, we don't like all that. Just tell us what you gotta say, that's all you gotta do. But the women use many parts of the brain during communication. The words they use in here are only a part of how they process conversation. So you guys read body language, and then you think that we mean something because we did this instead of that. It's not true.
Speaking from experience?
Yeah. Men often try to figure out a relationship as if it's a broken computer or something like that, something you could just fix because logically. But they don't realize that relationships involve other human beings with emotions and feelings that you have to be delicate with. That's our bad. Which are, we're not always rational and logical. I mean, the emotions and feelings are not always rational and logical, so it's hard for us to understand it because we think logically. Women often talk to their cars and copy machines as if they had them on their phone. That's just a picture, it's not our fault. We don't notice things like you do. Women by age 4 are very good at noticing and giving nonverbal clues to others. What does that mean? You women notice a lot of things about facial expressions and body language that most guys in most situations never ever catch. We will never get it, so don't try. Like, we'll never. What does that mean? You just have to say it. It's the best thing you can do. If you just say it and actually mean it. Don't say one thing because you want us to do something else, and then we mess up, and then you yell at us, and then we have to go back, and then we have to say we're sorry. And just say it. Like, that's it. You're great at figuring things out and sensing things, but we're not. Socialization differences. Young females use conversation to negotiate closeness and intimacy. Pretty much, girls, when they're younger and older, they like talking to their girlfriends on the phone, they like sitting and talking, they like doing that. Guys like going out and doing stuff, playing games, playing sports and stuff. So you're already working on communication skills from when you're little, and you're already getting good at handling all that. We don't do that. Guys don't talk like that. Like once in a while, yeah, we will, and, but when it's not that, usually we don't have a heart-to-heart. It doesn't happen. We don't, but girls do, and that's just why it's so much harder for us. We're trying to get it, but we just need time to learn. That means women have been doing this effective talking since they were in the playground. You're better at it than us. You have to understand, tell me how you're feeling, rather than trying to make me figure it out, because I'm never going to. I'll say it again, just say it. There's facts and evidence about how women just plain thick and act differently. Conclusion, what does it all mean? We don't mean to make you crazy. We aren't as good at communicating as you are. We aren't good at guessing what you really mean. We don't understand your need to talk about everything. We cannot multitask like you can. Meaning, don't try and tell us something important during the middle of a game or playing video games. Odds are we won't hear it, because once we're focused on something, that's it. So like if we're focused on you, we'll catch everything you say and we'll do our best. But most of the time you tell us that and you mean something else anyway. But we'll do that. But if we're doing something, we'll get like maybe the last bit of it, half of it, a quarter of it, and then we'll just repeat that as if we actually understood what you said, but we don't. And we'll ask you a question on the last thing you said, but that's not listening. None of it is because we don't care about you or you don't matter. We are different. Tell us what you want. Tell us what you need. You have to just tell us. And tell us quick, to the point, and without yelling. And I promise you'll be surprised how good we'll do. What can you do? That's not important. Just tell your friends and try. Yeah, that's my